I wanted to talk about how important it is that my generation, and when I say my generation, I'm talking about the Librian generation, the people that were born in between around about 1970 to 78, perhaps, is when Pluto and Uranus were both in Libra. And I have that. Plus, I have three other planets that happen to conjunct those generational planets. So I am a leader. See, there's I went through the 2 plus 2 is 5 scenario versus the fact of your real life, which is there it is. There's the Holy Gospel. Total salvation available by entering into your real life, which is the ultimate truth, this moment now. Not a single word or symbol can define it. It's here to stay. And everything stays here as the truth, as solid as a rock. It's up to you to reorientate yourself through an experience, allowing your third witness party in, which is none other than reality itself. Welcome to outer space. The final frontier. It's interesting to detect what's happening here, and I don't think that true intelligence is allowing it. It's a game. It's a game, and darkness or something of the dark, like what we'd say is ignorance, just ignorance, has their way over expansion. Over expansion, contraction has its way. There is a no rather than a yes. Yeah, it'll happen naturally. We don't have to worry about this. See, it's a natural thing. I'm looking at a natural process, but unfortunately, see, survival of the fittest. What does that mean? Well, that's the natural process. We have wisdom that's going to take the foreground. Um, Now we're looking at two different worlds here. There's a split going on. See, the wisdom, each side has their wisdom. This is what's a trip. Each side has their wisdom, philosophy, and way of life about them, even their look. See, that's the thing is when you start really seeing what is the result, like their aftermath, the math after, which is wrong math. Well, one of them is doing wrong math, the other one is doing right math. They just kind of obey and surrender. And that's hard work, beyond mind, beyond what the ego, beyond all that programming, to just drop it and then see we're still intact, having not done that instead of done it, and then do it a different way and really start pushing. See, this is what's going to be happening. It happens naturally. When you stop see, it's through attention that this stuff is happening, and when misery really needs attention, it's going to reach for the truth of what's going to save it, its savior. And these other people who are being thumbed down, like I was thumbed down and still being treated very poorly. If you look at it, it's an ongoing. There's something on top that is toxic that says, no, you can't raise up. That's precisely it. You can see it in everybody's life that you're just not going to get in to your real life. You have to get sick, right? That's where illness is coming from, is from that you're not getting into your most beautiful self. And there is that side that is the most beautiful self that includes being able to heal others and you and solve problems. And let's not do that and and observe only in our minds the holy horror that can come out of having made that mistake, kind of a thing. There is a possibility that there are wise people here living, maybe, and they are already doing things quietly they're living in such a way. And then see, that's the thing is that we need to get more organized here. It's the loud people and the hellacious fucking warlike entities that they need all that. They need attention. They identify themselves through their racket. Just their very illness is who they are. You know, that's what I'm meeting up and down the neighborhood. That's what's filling the last slots here. And it's like, this is too bad. Because now's the time. It's like, now's the time. Now, who are we? Who are you? I don't care. Are you aware of the presence that you are providing in your living space here? See, we don't really live. There's people, I'm talking about in a jailhouse, Hans. You don't live this well. There isn't a leader. It's right. It's like we don't see, particularly this place. There isn't a city. I mean, it's boasting that it's a city because it has a school and a post office, but there's no mayor. Some narcissist is going around saying that the dog should be a mayor. Oh, and people are like, yay, golden retriever, a mayor, and it's like, oh, that's dangerous because you have real live living situation issues that you're going to ignore now, which it doesn't have anything to do with our environment, although wouldn't it be nice if people were present with the environment more, which is just reality. There's truths therein that if we fucking could get together over this common sense, we can set an example of how to live here. Who's your leader? A fucking golden retriever. And if you look at all of the fucking fixtures here in this little quaint community that just has been taken over by these fixtures that are, scratch at it, you know, move the narcissist away who's handling these things, saying, we are a foundation. They are the agenda, working for the agenda to shut people out and even to cause illness. That's what's happening with say, with the pet foods. You can see it's like, oh God, and why do they make such a big deal about the newest food coming out, Science Diet? And you got to have a certain combination in a lock and pay a little bit extra and you get it delivered from an airplane onto the, it's like, why? Because all of the rest that you can see and that you can get readily, that they're giving away at the help foundations is poisoned. It is not doing anybody any good. It is keeping people on that low that I was mentioning, that, hey, you want to get ahead in life, get your fucking sickness and get all nestled in with your disease, and because you can't be all you can be here. Why? I am. I'm daring to do it. And don't forget the look of sanity. Listen to me! That's it. Don't diss it. Get ready. This is the future.